Lovelies! Welcome back to my channel. Super excited to announce that the pink elastic is back in stock, so definitely go check it out if you were waiting on it like I was. So I decided that I would show you guys how to restrap. This is actually my first time doing it, but it didn't seem too hard. I watched a couple videos on it. And yeah, so all I think you need is your restrap elastic, which I have right here, and it does come with a set of instructions, so that's super helpful as well. And you also need a pair of scissors if you kind of want to make it a little bit easier in terms of undoing some of these knots over here. So I think we're going to be restrapping this as a compact, which is the 4 strings here, and also going to try and make this loop at the back as well. So we'll see how that goes and kind of bring you guys along the ride with me here. So let's see what it actually comes with. I'm just trying to undo this here. It looks like, oh, a couple different things. So I'm assuming that this is the main one. One of these might be for the loop that goes around the Foxy FIX, and this one may be the jump strapper. I forgot what it's called, but the one that you use to hook the 2 books through the back. So let's see here. What I'm actually going to do first is unwind it because it's pretty coily, and I think that may affect our whole process. Okay, great. So I don't really know if I'm going to be using this purple one ever again, but I will just cut it here. I tried to undo it earlier, but it was kind of, it was pretty tightly wound on there. So let's see. All you need to do is take this out first, and let's see where this goes through. Wow, this is actually really on there. So let's see. Hopefully everyone is having a great week. My parents just left, so figured it'd be a good time to sort of film this video. Alright. So actually that little piece, it almost looks like a bobby pin, but it's not, is really good to remove this string as well, because it's pretty tight. So all I'm doing is pulling it through, and yeah, okay, a little bit easier. I guess the first one was a little bit harder. Sorry, we're doing lots of flipping here. I'm going to use this again. Be careful though not to sort of scratch your leather, as I could see that being pretty easy to do if you're sort of rushing. So be careful. Just pull that through here. I'm going to try and keep it all on camera. Alright, great. I have been having so much fun with my Foxy FIX. This is a number 5. I think it's the Boss Babe Cambridge Couture. I could be wrong, but that's from my memory. And let me remove this too, since we'll be taking that out later. Careful with the scissors. Alright, so mine is totally undone. Probably should have done that off camera, but that's okay. At least you guys can see. Alright, so let's get started. I guess we don't really need the scissors just yet. I'm going to take the longest piece, the piece that is attached to this, and just follow the instructions here. So it looks pretty straightforward. We're going to go through the middle here and pull that through. And actually what I'm going to do is, just because I don't like this frayed part, I'm just going to cut it really close to the end, just to keep everything very clean. Okay. So we're going to go through this middle piece right here. I'm just going to keep this in the middle because I think I'm going to tie it eventually right around there. So let's do that. And we're going to go all the way down to the middle one and go through from the inside out. So let's see here. Or actually, sorry, we're going through the middle one and then coming back through this one right here. So we're just looping from this middle one through this edge one. Look at me not even following directions. Okay. And then we're going to bring it straight down into this loop right here, the outside one. And I'm just going to pull through. It's a little tight on some of them. Okay, that looks like a good resistance. And I'm going to go through the middle one from the outside in, just like that. Perfect. So that looks nice. And I guess you want it not too tight, but tight enough that you have some resistance here. But you don't want it bending your book. Alright, perfect. And now what we're going to do is we went through that one. We're going to flip the page and we're going to go through this one again. So the same middle one here is going to be a little bit tight because you already have a string in there. Okay, I'm going to string that through. Okay, and notice each round I'm going to make sure that it's not bending my traveler's notebook here. Alright, and then from the outside in we're going to kind of check and go through this area. Come right back in. Alright, so let's just take a look at what's going on here. Oops, see how that one was. Alright, so far everything's looking good. Nothing seems like it's bending, still lying down pretty flat. Alright, and let's see now, we just went through that and we're going to go through straight down into the one opposing that hole. This one out here, good. Might tighten that a little bit. Mine does look like it's kind of there is some tension, so what I'm going to do in that case is release it a little bit because I don't think we want so much tension. There we go. Okay, let's see. That's better. And then now what we do at the very end is loop it back through this area here. So we're bringing it back through the center one to get that nice little binding. So that nice little double edge or whatever you call it. Alright, and at this point is where you kind of want to check everything is good, not kind of bending in at all, not really. I'm happy with that on both sides. And now we're going to tie it in the middle. So I think we're just going to do a double knot here. Alright, just like that, and I'm just going to really tighten that down. Let's see. Okay. That looks pretty good. Does that help like that? Let's see, that change anything? No. Okay. Perfect. So they're comfortable, they look tight enough that I'm not worried about them falling off. And then I noticed that they cut it pretty close to the end, so I'll probably do the same. Let me just give it one last good tug there. And we're going to cut right there. Oops. And I'm going to cut right here. These scissors are... Well, I'll probably take some of my precision scissors and cut those little frayed ends out in a bit. Alright, so that one's all done. I'm going to assume the longer of these two that are left behind is for the little jump loop. So I'm going to use a smaller one. And actually, let's see, it will probably be close to the height of the other small loop that I had. So let's see here. Actually, I wonder if I can make the jump loop out of what's remaining. Just trying to see what I can use here. No, we'll probably use, so yeah, okay. Alright, so now what we'll do for this part is this. We could probably use this little clip again, I guess. Ooh. Okay, this is all a learning process, but to be honest, that wasn't too hard, so you guys could definitely do it. Alright, oops, doggy is barking. Okay, so I'm going to loop this through here, and I'm just going to loop it through again. And just like that. So this here, oh my gosh, that is tight. That is so tight. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was super tight. Okay, so for this is the kind of the band. Sorry if I'm not using the right words, but this is the band that loops around the whole Traveler's Journal. And so, let's see here. You kind of want to make it so that you can close it, but it's not like too tight. Actually, that's a pretty good. And even if it were bigger, it's not putting too much pressure on it. I wonder if it's wise to probably have measured the same distance as before. You know what, you guys? I am actually going to do that because I think that might be useful in terms of knowing what was ideal. So I'm going to go back. Sorry, we're backtracking, but might not be a bad idea to kind of measure out something close to what you had and just looping that through, because they already probably measured it to a certain width. Okay, let's go back through here. Okay, so it might be easier. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I don't know if I'll be doing a plan with me this week in terms of a straight video, but I definitely am going to try and upload a my Foxy FIX setup, because I think I'm close to being done. I ordered some more things from other shops just because I was just so excited for its arrival, and I've got some cool stickers and things along those lines to show you guys, and die cuts that I've been laminating. And I also ordered some dashboards from Foxy FIX itself. And let's see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just take it, and it looked like what they did was just tie it into a little knot. So I'm just going to pull this here, give that some proper slack here. On a side note, I finally finished Game of Thrones. If anyone is watching, I know some people commented on that, and it's incredible. I cannot wait for the next season, which I'm hearing isn't going to be for another like year to a year and a half. I don't know if I heard that right, but that seems really long actually. But I feel very lucky to have been able to watch all the episodes at once. I can't imagine having waited season to season. That would have been torture. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to take this and loop it around. Looks like a good height, and we've got some distance here to go a little bigger. It doesn't feel like there's too much tension. Perfect. So hopefully you guys found this video informative. Again, I went from the purple elastic just because they did not have the pink one at the time of my order, to the pink one, which is here. And I do have quite a bit of extra, so one I'll probably make into that jump loop, which came with my other Foxy FIX, and just allow me to add 2 more booklets. But alright, sorry about all the barking. My dog is going crazy. I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.